What's up YouTube, it's me Jess and I'm an opera singer. Today's video is the winner from my performance analysis giveaway, and this person has chosen Post Modern Jukebox featuring Morgan James singing Dream On. Let's go. Oh, I know she's just about to sing. Pause. I just can't. I can't. The vibe, you all. The vibe, the orchestration. I love how it's in compound time. The original by Aerosmith, I believe, is in 4/4. I'm pretty positive it's in 4/4. I like how they put this in 6/8. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that bass was coming through. This is just such a vibe. I can't.
Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way?
Yes.
Everybody's got their dues to pay. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes or where it goes.
Yes.
I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win.
Oh my God, take me away. Take me away. What is this? There are so many good things going on right now. This overall sound, the band, everything. It's kind of one of those moments for me where it's like an automatic 4-chair turn on that show The Voice after you hear like 2 words from the singer, you know? She just has that quality within her voice. It's so well-rounded, it's ridiculous. She has a beautiful, round, dark and light quality to her sound, but a little bit more darkness on the side of her voice, which I really admire. There's just something about her sound. And the reason why I would press my button within the first 2 words of her singing is because her onsets are bomb. They are so clear, it's unbelievable. Onsets meaning the millisecond her voice starts, the millisecond you hear any sound coming out of her mouth, it is clean, it is pure. She is well connected to her sound before it even comes out of her body. Okay, I also really admire how much time she is spending on each word. She's not rushing really through any of the words to where you're like, oh wait, what was that word, or where did that word go, or where did that note go? No, she is spending a good amount of time just kind of milking each word, and she's really sitting and singing on some of the consonances, almost to the tipping point where it's a little bit too long, but it's not. To me, it's literal perfection. So going back,
every time I look in the mirror,
just within that first phrase, do you hear how much time she spent on each word and how she sang through the consonances of the M in the word time, how much time she spent on the look in the word look, the L in the word look, and then the mirror. And then she keeps going and she does this exact same thing in the next phrase. Let's listen.
clearer.
The pronunciation is just spot on. It really don't get better than this, y'all. It don't get better than this. Okay, so there is a really there's a lot of difficult parts about the song, but for me, one of the most challenging parts of the song is the duration of one note, meaning there is one note that is sang for, I think, like 4 bars on one vowel. And the reason why that's hard is because if you come off of that sound or stray away from the vowel at all, it'll stick out. Like this, isn't that the way? Oh, everybody's got their dues in life to pay, right? So that long note is on the word pay, and the vowel is A, right? And so you're singing on that A vowel for a good amount of time, right?
Everybody's got their dues to pay.
So if you slightly get off of that A vowel and shift to something else when it's on the same note, that is what will make it stick out. And I think that is what makes this song difficult, is that happens, I think, 2 or 3 times within this song. She just kept that A vowel going on the word pay throughout the whole duration of the note, and then she added some vibrato at the end of the note, and it was just it was just clean, y'all. So clean.
That the way everybody's got their dues to pay. Yeah,
Y'all, this is gonna be a long video, I feel like. But to make matters even harder, she didn't breathe in between that phrase. She chose to keep the phrase within one breath, starting from everybody, and then continuing that sound all the way to the end of the word pay, the very last second that the note is held on the word pay.
that the way everybody's got their dues to pay.
That on top of holding that vowel and sticking to that A vowel and not straying away from it, on top of all of this is one breath. Ooh, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Yes, please. Woo!
Half my life's in books, written pages.
Yes.
Lived and learned from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come down to you. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you
What is going on? What is going on? This is literal perfection. The bond that she has with her breath management is a bond that all relationships should aspire to obtain. It is insanely good. The very impressive things that I want to point out are the long phrases and the catch breaths before the long phrases. Now, I go pretty in depth about catch breaths in my Morissette Amon's video, Akin Kinda Long. So if you want even more of an analysis on that and more examples, make sure to watch that video. So this entire section has beautiful long held out notes, beautiful long held out phrases. The impressive thing, yes, are those phrases, but the short amount of time that you have have to take in some air in order to sing those long phrases. And of course, it's going to vary singer to singer. She chose to not take as many breaths, therefore you have longer phrases, but therefore you have a short amount of time to take those breaths for those long phrases. So when I was counting, she literally had, I think, one beat to take her breath for these phrases. So let's talk about the very first phrase. Sing with me, sing for the year. This phrase is particularly hard, in my opinion, because of where it sits in the voice. This whole phrase hovers around a C5. Sing with me. It just kind of goes around a C, a half step below, but it's all hovered around that C5.
Sing with me, sing for the years.
If you're a mezzo or even a soprano, what is a difficult note for you within your register? For me, it is a C5. For me, C5 is like that middle child you have to pay a little extra attention to. They just need a little bit of extra love. And I really have to pay close attention to my technique when singing around this tessitura. It's one of those areas within my voice, at least, where if I over open or overspread or even push too much air out, I lose my voice and the sound just kind of gets drowned out. It's not focused. Therefore, I have to think of narrowing my space in order for me to get out a more crystal clear sound without overexerting my voice. It's just that weird tessitura for me. And she is singing this so effortlessly and so beautifully. Granted, she is adding chest voice, something, I wouldn't sing a C5 in opera with chest voice, no. But the way that her voice is placed in this area of her tessitura is beautiful. Now, before this phrase, she gave herself literally one beat to take in a breath.
Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears.
So if this is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is literally giving herself one of those 6 beats to take in a breath to sing a song that I believe is 4 phrases. I don't know how long the phrase is, but it's a long phrase. So she's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, literally one beat in order to sing this massive phrase that is long, that sits in that weird tessitura for me, and she's bringing up some chest voice. That is admirable. Then let's talk about the next phrase, which is
The tear, sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away.
Jesus. She gave herself one beat to take in a breath. It was right before the maybe. Ooh, and I love how she gave a little bit of grit in the word maybe. And then go on and sing this not only long phrase that hovers around this C5, but then at the end of the phrase shoots up into her higher register. Oh, okay. It shoots down, actually, down a half step, but still, it's still pretty high, hovering around that C5 area, right? And this is another example of where the song is hard. It's a long note held for a long duration of time on one vowel. And not only that, she is bringing up a pretty good amount of chest voice up in that area. She is sustaining a B4 on an A vowel, right? And I love that she is not straying away from the vowel. You just hear that vowel consistently for every beat that she is holding it. That takes an incredible amount of concentration. I know we've already listened to this 2 times, but we're gonna listen to it for a 3rd time.
Sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away.
God, the orchestration is so good. I love, 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 love the dramatic dynamic choices that they're doing, right? So the part where we listened to 3 times, I'm not going to apologize for it. It's just so great. She swelled, right? And held out this big note on the word away, right? And then you heard this drop in music. And that creates the opportunity for another swell, right? But that dramatic shift in going from a more intense fortissimo, let's say, dynamic to an all of a sudden quiet and spare sound, it's so satisfying. And then to transition into this beautiful cello solo moment where he was, I believe, picking on his strings, and transition from picking to actually using his bow to make a sound. Was beautiful. And then you heard her just so effortlessly come in with some ums and ahs and just kind of doing some vocalizing on vowels. Was beautiful. And then she just crashed and came in on a beautiful swell with the orchestra, creating another build-up. And then we're now at this beautiful moment to where I can't wait. Oh my God. I almost want to rewind and just listen to this all over again, but I'm not going to annoy you guys.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dream comes true.
Yes.
Dream on,
Yes, girl.
dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, if just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Literally, what have I been missing out on? This, to me, was a perfect performance. And I'm not just saying perfect because the notes were great. Yes, the notes were great. The orchestration was great. Yes. But I just felt like this was a beautiful moment that everyone was just in their own vibe, and as a result, their vibes came cohesively together to make a beautiful moment, right? And of course, to complement that is a great sound. But my God, the intonation, the orchestration, the rhythm, the composition, the voice, the intention, it was all there. It was all there. It was literally perfect. And I loved how much of her body she was using. She wasn't giving you any half, I'm not gonna cuss, but half a movements on anything she was doing. Nah, if she was going to open her arms and use her body, she was giving you 100% of that movement, of that gesture. And you can see the veins in her arms. You can see the intensity within just how she was feeling when she was singing this song. It was so good. I huge huge thank you and shout out to the winner of this performance analysis giveaway. I am so thankful for you for introducing me to this band and this singer. If you liked all that you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Please, 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 I'm begging you, leave me a comment down below what other videos by Post Modern Jukebox or even Morgan James that I should do and put up on my channel. Make sure you check out my description box down below. I've got ways that you can keep in touch with me if you want access to exclusive perks, and as well as even maybe considering taking a voice lesson with me. All of that will be linked down below. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.